school senior. Choice. You should prepare. You notice that the classmate is taking note of your grades and something down when you decide to. You feel the mood changing and you stop talking. I lost 400. What kind of baloney is that? That's BS. Yes. I lost my temper at my parents quite often. Oh, let's see how we do. Probably bad because I haven't been studying Chinese or anything. Mad skills. Who knew you could move so fast? I'm getting used to practicing without you around, but I'm beginning to worry about my hit rate. No worries. You used to not having me around as long as you practice every day. Uh-huh. I'm starving. Let's eat first. I don't usually play these small indie games, but they're also quite good. Haha. Looks like you finally caught on. Come join the indie games trend. I'm curious, why don't big companies create these types of interesting games? They're too busy making games that make money. gaming companies are evil. It takes courage to create indie games. Yes, especially if created by a local game company. Hey, do you know why people don't listen to you? I don't know. Because I'm lacking artistic sense and scientific sense. I can let you stand alone at the crossroads of choosing between science or art. It's not like that at all. You just don't know how to convince people. I can easily make other people cry. It is like that. What's with the frown? I was painting a plaster figure in class. After looking at it, the other students stopped what they were doing and just stood there laughing. All new artists experience this at some point. Don't take it to heart. But I felt so embarrassed, I wish I could turn invisible. King of hiatus, could you teach me how to draw? I really want to become a manga artist. As long as that's your wish and that you persevere, I'll give you as much help as I can. I'll work really hard. Please teach me how to draw, Sensei. Sensei? That doesn't sound too bad. Okay, listen up. Even the most basic sketch must have proper lines, structure, and perspective and shading. Naturally, the underlying theory is simple enough, but as with everything else, practice makes perfect. How about this? Sketch me 3 Ringos per week from different angles, and I'll point out what you need to do to improve. This way, you'll master the art of sketching in the blink of an eye. Ringos? Do you mean apples? Why? Haha, because a Ringo a day keeps the doctor away. Okay. Sure. Some of the EQ I lost. So close. Very tired, but a senior year without pain is a year without gain. Your family will be happy when they see the fruits of your hard labor. Did you watch the new Production 101 show? Yes. Did you watch it too? Who did you like the most? I'd better not say. I'm afraid we'll start arguing and whatnot. True that. Anyway, I really envy them. They sing and dance like angels. Just look at them, it makes me get goosebumps. Wow, I would have never taken you for such a hardcore fan. They're about the same age as us. They've got the looks and work really hard. Now I'm getting all fired up too. By the way, you seem to fit the bill quite nicely. How about giving it a try? Me? An idol? Nope. No, never. I'm not good enough. Just give it a try. Who knows? The worst that can happen is you don't get chosen, so what's the big deal? But I can't really muster up the courage. Go give it a try. There's no reason not to. I'll give you my full support. If you say so, maybe I could give it a try after all. That's the spirit. I'll cheer you on. How about writing me an autograph right now? That way, I won't have to stand in line when you get famous, haha. Oh, gosh, come on. Why does it always give me poop? Ugh. Up on the girl thing. the test. Oh, why did everything just drop? Gosh. Soon time for the test. Don't be nervous, just give it your all. I'll make chicken soup in the morning. Look at that face he's making. Oh my god. I feel like I made the same as what I made for pork pies. Time for a test. there we go. Many winters have passed, but I still remember the day as if it were yesterday. It was the middle of June when I was accepted to the great challenge of my life. My parents took me to the examination hall. Once there, I had to wade through a sea of countless parents to reach the gate. I turned around, waved to them, and went in. My whole being went tranquil after finishing the last subject. Is my high school life over? Yes. It was over before we'd even had time to bid it farewell. I felt a sense of relief during the days after Gaokao. However, the ensuing summer was filled with anxiety about the future. At least until the fateful day when the admission letter lay quietly waiting for me on the table. Oof, you've been admitted into our school. Between this letter. Well, it wasn't horrible. I often ponder whether life before and after it will be different. I think the biggest change is that you stop being a child, at least in the eyes of your parents. I miss the days I spent more days with them, no matter what. My past memories are beautiful ones. And all those friends of mine, Alima, a multinational technology conglomerate who imitates Michael Snackson. I don't know. Isaac Newton believes that getting a hit on the head can lead to great things. Voltaire enjoys publishing books, fooling the lottery and spying. My best friend, Yuri Kin, graduated at the same time I did, and we slowly lost contact. Now that I think of it, because of how my parents educated me, I also have a few idiosyncrasies. For example, I feel apathetic to those around me. Perhaps I really am indifferent. I quickly become irritable when there's a problem I cannot solve. I find it hard to trust others and feel that they are unreliable. I have a hard time resisting, and I find it hard to get up again when life is against me. I feel I can face most things head on. My whole life is full of passion and vitality. Now that university life is coming to an end, I, as well as most others, have set out to find work. In the end, I became a front-end programmer. What happens in the game all comes from my code. I'm a front-end programmer and I work overtime on a daily basis. What I really can't understand is the existence of the so-called game designers. That sure is a weird vocation. IQ talent plus 10, EQ talent plus 3, image talent plus 3, imagination, memory talent plus 5, constitution plus 3. Before you know it, you have steady work, but your parents are still fretting about your marriage. I know that my parents will urge me to marry, and they recommend a few suitable partners for me. There was nothing to it. I just took a chance. Let's see. How this goes. Oh, well, I guess it worked. To the accompaniment of an intoxicating spring breeze, my proposal was accepted. Married life is perfect, and the new life is soon born. Everyone says children often take after their mother. Mother's genes will affect the most. Partner bonus for the next generation. IQ talent, EQ talent, the rest of it is plus 0. The days finally come and you see a new life being born. I finally become a parent myself. You there, yes you, the one in front of the screen, will you keep my child company? This generation has already ended. Please press start game in the main menu to continue your save and to the next generation. You've inherited plenty of stats. Our next generation should fare better. Hopefully, because this one sucked. Alright, so I'll end for now. This is after 2 hours and 45 minutes of play. I managed to get through one of these. The next time, if I do this again, I'm a little girl this time. I'll actually try to do the voices and whatnot. I was really lazy this time just because I wanted to see how it worked. But now, since I know how it goes, I can actually put a little more effort into, like, maybe making friends instead of focusing only on the studies, because my poor kid was, like, miserable the whole time because he had, like, no friends. So we'll try that again. Who'd have thought that I, Bob, am old enough to have a kid of my own now? I'll be sure to give my child a good education and not repeat my parents' mistakes. Whenever we go back to your family home, I can't help but think you're exactly like your father. What are you looking at? Come and change the diaper. Okay, so, yeah, we'll come back to that at another time. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Dr. Sana-chan. Keep your eye out for the next dose of fail.